Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not see a run back on the open. Kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that's because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Lawrence will throw. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
On the red.
Now Lawrence to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Rip, 23. Hey, Kim, son, this one's hot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Hey, easy, route.
Draw play, ETN. And he stopped immediately there. Sidney Brown in on the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And they'll go again with ETN. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker. But now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe. Because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
11.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Let's go.
First down, Jaguars.
Back to the ground with ETN. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Hey, go. Focus, hot. Hey, kill. Think right open. Here we go, sir.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Calling a gain of a yard. And now it's 3rd and 3. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete. That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. And his kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 34.
Great, set. I know you with it.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Again, it's Barkley. Boy, shifts past him. Down the right sideline. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 59 yards. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Jaguars first down.
The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, line. Here we go.
Etienne up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9.
Rip, 20.
Now Lawrence. Washington's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. This one's hot.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Jags have retaken the lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. When you're an RB1 running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 52 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Lawrence. Looking middle, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. ETN is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14.
Eagles 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Don't touch it. Don't touch.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A first down carry for Barkley. And some space here. Saquon Barkley. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line.
133 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So all of a sudden with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
It's a total mind shift, isn't it? Because what you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here, get the half over with. Instead, we can get some points now.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Now Hurts changing up the play. Bigsby. He's going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
A loss of 2 there. Second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal.
In motion left is a running back. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So second and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley.
Hey, Silver.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
His throw incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Lion. Hey, kill. That's not the take right open.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Same break.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
That'll go down as just a...
Leave him alone. He on a different level from you, player.
1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
This is 2nd and 8.
Good. Set. On anyone,
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Good. Set. On anyone,
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Don't touch that. Crowd love Yeti. On anyone,
Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
2nd and 5.
King, Phil King. Phil King.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
63.
Hurts going to move him around.
63.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 152 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
No touch.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Great. Set. No touch.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Shifts free at the 15.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Eagles first down.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Call up Yeti. No touch.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And we'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Here's a 24.
ETN once more.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape. You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit.
And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Yo,
Up the middle with Barkley. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 174 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Great, set. Trimmer, trimmer. No touch.
They'll give to Barkley out of the gun. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Jaguars 17. To kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, top.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this off to ETN.
They give him 4 yards there, and they're going to have a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, go. 11 at done.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
That is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Take right open. 24. Go. Done. 11.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Lawrence will throw. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, Ron. Hey, so sink right. Silver.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here we go.
Back to throw again.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Lawrence going to throw again. Etienne bringing in another one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9.
Hey, 13 loop, 11. Soga, hot.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
It's hot.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
24.
A handoff for Etienne.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
Hey, go.
Another tote for Etienne.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead. There he goes again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 74 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge. And someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
11. Here we go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. As time